I just want to let you know, a woman who puts her hands on her mother will never have respect for anyone. How does an argument during a car ride with your mother and children turn into you pulling over to stab her at least 10 times? At least. I'm sure this is not the first time she put her hands on her mother. Unfortunately, this is the time that she decided to stab her mother and in front of her 2 children. I don't know what they were going through, but I did hear that they all live under the same roof. I don't know what your mother could have said or brought up or did to provoke you to pull over the car and stab her in an attempt to kill her. Some mother-daughter relationships are toxic, and when that daughter has a child, y'all should not be under the same roof. Some women/mothers cannot live under the same roof. That only worsens the relationship. Sometimes the only way to save a relationship is distance. A 21-year-old Wisconsin woman has been charged with assault in stabbing her mother multiple times during an argument in Georgia Chick-fil-A's parking lot, officials say. Shania Marie Johnson remains in the hospital while she recovers from her own injuries. According to deputies, the situation began on Thursday afternoon when Johnson, her 39-year-old mother, and 2 children were driving in a vehicle on Interstate 75. At some point during the drive, Johnson and her mother got into an argument, which eventually led them to pull off the interstate and into the Chick-fil-A parking lot on Highway 92. Investigators say the argument continued and Johnson assaulted her mother, who sustained at least 10 stab wounds. Johnson was also injured in the leg during the altercation, deputies say. Following the violence, Johnson's mother fled into the Chick-fil-A and Johnson drove off with the 2 children. She was eventually pulled over in Whitfield County. Officials say the children were not injured and are now in the custody of the Georgia Division of Family and Children's Services. Johnson's mother has since been released from a local hospital. Johnson has been charged with aggravated assault under Georgia's Family Violence Act. The investigation into the situation remains ongoing.
Fortunately for that woman who ran into the restaurant for help, well, she got some assistance from Acworth Police because some officers were inside having lunch at the time, and they were able to put a tourniquet on her until the ambulance arrived. At this